All right, everyone, welcome back. So today is a continuation. We had a live stream earlier today, and we had to cut it short because I had some things I had to go take care of. But now we're back. Why does this look so desaturated? Let me fix this camera real quick. Really should have double checked. But before we get started, I want to remind everybody that the Twitch portion of today's stream is sponsored by Deviant Art. I have to turn my phone off because people have been fucking bothering me all fucking day when they know I'm trying to work. Uh, Piece of advice for all you artists out there: if you have people who know your phone number, turn your phone off while you work. There you go. Leave you the fuck alone. So, um, yeah, the hold on. I need to fix this camera before I lose my mind. Fascinating. Okay. There we go. Just had a little glitch in the matrix right now, but everything looks okay. The saturation was turned up like an extra 10%, but it looked like all washed out. But anyway, so before we get started, I want to remind everyone that this stream is sponsored by DeviantArt. I'm part of a sponsorship program called the DeviantArt Collective. If you stream your artwork on Twitch, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for you right now. If you stream your artwork here on Twitch, DeviantArt is actively looking for new artists to add to our team. So go ahead and give that a click. If you guys like what we do here, DeviantArt plays a big part as to why we can do this full time. Big shout outs to them for supporting artists. Not a lot of companies out there are that gung ho about supporting us. So, G Fuel, if you're watching, I will drink all of the caffeine if you want to sponsor the channel. All right, so some real talk. What we are currently working on is a draw this in your style challenge that I'm hosting with DeviantArt. The full like sheet and details to that challenge will go up tomorrow. We did this earlier today where I took my original character. I've gone through so many different designs with my original character over the years. But the only canon designs are this one, and then I kind of upped the quality of her jacket, which is like that. But we're doing a full redesign for this one, and then that will be the character for the Draw This in Your Style challenge. Okay. What's going on, David? What's up? All right, so yeah, earlier today we were going over a couple of things with the design. Like we talked about where a lot of these design choices came from. But we're gonna try a couple of things out right now. And if we like how they look, we might incorporate them into the final new design, final new canon design. By the way, actually, let me remind the Discord that we're live. There's a particular like really strong silhouette that we had, um, and I think it will do better. The general silhouette of the current character, the character in her current design rather, will look something like this. If I can eyeball this silhouette. I'm sure we'll go up a little bit more. What was that? What's squid? Oh, is that an emote? Oh my beard, what's going on? Ah, I don't know how that stuff works. Anyway, what's going on? We're just checking the old silhouette of my original character. You got some time to chill? You've been a lot of work lately. But how you doing with all that? Managing okay? I'm doing okay. I've been very busy lately. Combination of family stuff and stress about work stuff, and we got our new puppy, and it's kind of like everything's just kind of happening all at one time. I have a live drawing next week, and I haven't been able to draw a lot lately, so I've been feeling very. I think the proper word for that would be anxious. I haven't been anxious about drawing live in a while, and I'm feeling anxious. Normally, I walk around like, I got this in the bag, bruh," like but feeling's a little different this time around. Um, but no, like what's new with you? That's what's been going on with me. Um, just trying to juggle life like everyone else. But what we are doing on this stream today is we are so far it's been good, mostly focusing, keep your shoulder in good shape. So are you working the muscles like around the shoulder? All right, so what we're doing today is I'm hosting a draw this in your style, draw this in your style challenge. I'm hosting it with DeviantArt. I'll have the sheet and the info to that up tomorrow. But we were gonna do it with my original character, but I kind of it's been a few years since I've revamped her design, and I actually don't really talk about her a lot. My original character. We got into it quite a bit earlier today, and then I had to end the stream to go take care of something, and now we're back. So we are just gonna continue doing that. More or less, her silhouette looks something like that. Pretty cool, but like it's a little basic. I want something a little bit more identifiable than that. I have to remember when I designed her, that was years ago. Yeah, very sci-fi setting. So So we were actually we had a live stream earlier today, like I said, then we had to cut it short. So these are some old drawings I had that included my original character in it. Oh, not that. Oh, nope, not that. That's a really, really, really old drawing. Ignore that. So a lot of these are from like 2015, 2016. I think this one was last year. So this one is probably the most recent time I've ever included her in a drawing. We talked about different elements like the headgear and all that stuff. Now I know it's such a cliche to have an original character with white hair, but I did it like I made this character like 8 years ago though, so it's fine. She's been hanging out for a long time. People just jocked her hair. Oh yeah, my bad. So in regards to sci-fi setting, give or take a little bit of sci-fi, but it is I guess cyberpunk would be the way, but like it's not like that gross gritty everyone is gross and depressed cyberpunk. It's just like a regular it's just like regular cities, but like turned to 11, you know what I mean? This is a really old drawing. I think this was 2016 or 17. I couldn't really draw this the way I wanted to at the time. Like I had the visual in my head, but I couldn't get onto the page. But this is good enough. You get it, yeah. The shoulder thing is a long story, but working a physical job, I don't have the ability to do gym and stuff. Muscles are all out of whack. Yeah, I don't think a lot of my live stream followers have seen this older stuff, this original stuff, original concept stuff that I've done. Some of you have, but I think a lot of you haven't. Um, Hey man, um, when I worked as a mechanic, everybody had something wrong with them. You know, like I think it's safe to say every like physical kind of job, somebody that you're working with is always has something wrong with them. You know, manual labor jobs are tough. You don't need to go to the gym. You got a fucking manual labor job. Fuck all that. Wow, looks cool. Thanks, David. Yeah. Uh, Kanashi says, I remember the good old Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat days. I remember those. So as we test out different designs, because right now, her old jacket, well, the original jacket top was just like a hoodie. The current jacket that I have on her has really strong shoulder pads on it. I like how that looks in the silhouette. I like how strong it makes her look with the big shoulder. So I want to keep that look, strong shoulders. But I'm open to changing anything else about her top. So as we start trying out different tops, I'm going to apply the helmet on it because it has to look cool with the helmet. If it doesn't look cool with both the helmet and without the helmet, we can't do it. It has to look good with both. The problem with a big puffy jacket like this is you lose that shape in the silhouette. Maybe she doesn't need a redesign. We could do all this stuff today and then end up deciding she doesn't need a redesign. But we'll see. Long way forward, Watch, thank you for the follow. Starting to notice that now, but this job is just a step until I get into studio stuff or a corporate gig. Focus on art throughout the day. There you go. You just kind of get through it, right? Is it like bad pain or is it just like uncomfortable? Do you have like any joints that like click when you move? She wouldn't wear like a trendy baggy jacket because it's not functional. You're like, yeah, my right knee. Is it my right one or my left one? It's my right knee. Clicks. What's it called? The meniscus? Is that what it's called? Right there inside your knee? Yeah, I fucked mine up doing squats. Um, like hella long ago. And these days if I go out running, for like a couple, if I do like 5 plus miles a couple days in a row, it'll start clicking. Alex, what's going on? No, the vet. I took my dog to the vet today, which is why we ended the stream earlier. During the first stream today, and it was fine. Everything was fine. I just had to go pick up some medicine for the new puppy. You know, new puppies like they always have stuff going on. So hold on. And thanks for the follow. Hold on. I lost something on my desktop. Hold on, let me find it. Hey, from Argentina. Thank you for coming through. Got a lurk. All right, man. Ooh, thank you for the like, Vince from Chile. Hey, what's going on? Hey, everybody, thank you for the follows and stuff today. I have a pretty got a pretty chill one going on today. I will be hosting a draw this in your style challenge. I'll be running that with DeviantArt. Should start tomorrow if we can get this done today. Give or take interruptions. You know, we were actually streaming earlier than got interrupted. But what we are doing is kind of giving. Oops, we're giving my original character a bit of a revamp. So in her current design, this is what her silhouette looks like. So as we do some adjustments with her design, we have to ultimately the silhouette has to look better than this. So there were a few things that I kept in mind that I liked about the old shape that she has. I like the sleeve. I like the combo of the strong shoulders. Um, I like the strong shoulders, and I like the very puffy sleeves. Like I like wear mine at 3/4 like this. I like that look. Character design. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing. I have my so this is my original character, and we are. It's been a long time since I've updated her design. I don't even draw her a lot these days, but she's due for a cleanup job. Yeah, so we are taking into account a lot of different character design elements when we do this. It's just gonna be hard because like I've just gotten so attached to this, like that look that she has, like I've just gotten so attached to it, it's gonna be like awkward for me. So I have to learn to kind of detach from that. Yeah, so earlier today we had a live stream where I actually went into depth about the different things that I was thinking about when I came up with the original design. Chronic, what up? Trying to make emotes for Twitch. What price is correct? When should you get paid? If you are doing any kind of work, my opinion is that you should get paid in full upfront. I I have a lot of colleagues who like to do the 50-50, and I get the 50-50 works when like you get 50 up front and then 50 when it's done. I get the concept behind that because like why should the client have to pay in full if they haven't received anything yet? But my opinion is you take all the risk when it comes to doing a project because like if you guys sign a contract, which you should make an invoice. I like to just use PayPal to create my invoices. You send it to them. That's a contract. That's like literally a legal contract. And then if you don't come through on the agreed on due date, then they just get their money back, right? So there's no risk on their end. So what you're gonna lose if you do the work before you get paid is you lose that time and all whatever other money you could have made during that time. So in short, you should get paid upfront in full. If they want to do 50-50, sure, I guess. Price, that's going to depend on how much you want to charge. It depends on your current body of work. It depends on how many clients you've had. It depends on, yeah, that's kind of all it depends on. It's like like do you have a history of other clients? And if not, then just kind of look at what other people are charging. That's going to be the best way. If you don't know where to start, just look at what other people are charging and charge around the same price. Maybe undercut them a little bit, not too much, undercut them a little bit. That way you can kind of, if you have a lower price, you might be able to secure more jobs. You know, if you're just getting started, and then once you secure more and more jobs, then you can raise your price to what everyone else is doing. And then you could start like dicking around with your prices after that. You know? Just look at some live art stream and found yours. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that sub. Thank you so much. Hmm. How many emotes are they trying to have you do? I don't know what the price is. So it already happened to you. They scammed you many times. You never know how much and how to charge. I always lower the prices, but don't. You know, like if you're just getting started, you could charge under what normal people are normally charging. If you want to just get more clients and kind of build experience, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want like a baseline, just you can hit up other. You can maybe don't make like a throwaway account, but like maybe ask some of your friends or whatever to ask some other artists who are making emotes. Ask them what their commission rates are. Ask like 10 people what their have them ask like 10 other artists what their commission rates are, and then just take that information and go with that. Let's see what the silhouette of like one of those oversized jackets look like. If we keep those same elements that we like the big shoulders. All right, hold on. I gotta take the dog out real quick. Give me a second. Yeah. And I'll be right back. I'll help you out with the commission stuff. For real, for real. Like I'll help you out. Just let me get back real quick. All right, I gotta take the dog out. All right, I'm back. Yeah, not nearly as strong because like one of these looser jackets, we kind of lose the lines on the inside. No, 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 that's no good. So we can't go with the oversized jacket look. Ooh, that's sick. All right, I like this right here. I pulled up a reference of we can have it cinch a little bit. We can add in just to get that like stronger shape. We can because the reference for the jacket right here. Yeah, this is like a normal jacket, right? This is like what a normal human being would wear. Because it's female, it's already tapered a little bit. Um, but we really want to get that curve right there. So we'll just add like The old design has the jacket cutting off at the rib cage. I kind of like that look, that future Trunks look. It's just, again, that's one of those things where I'm just so used to that look for her. It's gonna be hard for me to move away from that. So maybe we keep the same like shape of stuff. I think that might be a little too much to take that away from her. All right, so I'm gonna take elements of that jacket that we are just looking at, right? We'll keep the high-rise collar, like she's had even on her old design, and even this motorcycle jacket that we're looking at has. Thanks for the follow. So old elements we'll keep and apply to this reference picture we have. The stronger shoulders. Hey, thank you for the follows. We are working on redesigning my original character right now. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. Have you all been productive this week? Drawing a lot? You've been here for 10. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. So, just to backtrack, I don't draw my original character a lot, but these are some really old, like really old drawings that incorporated her in them, right? These are from like 2016, 2017 era. This one I think I did last year. This is probably the most recent time I've actually utilized my OC in a drawing. Right here, this top one. But yeah, her original design just had her in like a hoodie, and then as I got the story more kind of fleshed out and figured out what I was using her for, I gave her a leather jacket and the motorcycle and all that stuff. So this one I think was like very the most functional look that I've given her. You know, like with the cargo pants and the belt and all that stuff, and then that's what the current silhouette looks like. So oh, she seems bad. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, that's what we're doing today, just kind of figuring something out. You know, at the end of all of this, we could be here for hours, and for all I know, we could just not change her at all. Maybe I just nailed it the first time. Yeah, you do that redraw something for a couple hours, then be like, I like the original better. Yeah, no, I mean like, I mean, sometimes it's just how it is, right? There's also that thing where it's like you're just so used to them looking a certain way. My wife thinks that I don't need to redesign her. I designed this character before I even met my wife. Let's go with the thinner fabric, see what that looks like. No, no. Looks too like a blouse. No. Not like a thick leather. So we do a thinner material, it's gonna look like that, like this. Does anyone here have an original character? So, what we're doing here is, again, we're kind of just cleaning up my original character, and I will be hosting a Draw This in Your Style challenge. I'm going to be running the challenge with DeviantArt, and the sheet for that will be out tomorrow. She could have. Oh, she could have two looks, right? I just figured she'd just take the jacket off. I've never drawn her without her jacket. Let's do that. Java cannot find your own style. Always depressing when I see one of those challenges. Do you know what the actual definition of art style is? Here, let me turn off my music real quick. There is an actual answer to it. There's like a literal answer to that, and it really bothers me when people are like, "No, you know, give it some time. You'll fucking find it." You know, it's like, no, there's a way to develop a style. You know, it's not about sitting there and trying to be like, all right, so this is how I'm going to draw eyes, right? Like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's no, I'm not saying you have. I'm just saying there is a definitive way to like get your style. It's the way that you draw, like the way that I draw a person is basically the accumulation of all the different things I've practiced. So like I have practiced I've studied, as in I've copied and observed and traced a lot of like Adam Hughes' work, a lot of Art Germ's work. I've observed like God knows how many hours of Kim Jong-gi. I look at all those people who I like. For example, I like what Art Germ does with his eyes. I like the way he really emphasizes the underside of the lid. So like, and then he really emphasizes. Oops, sorry, my pen sucks. You know, and since I started practicing drawing eyes like that, more or less, when I draw eyes by default now, it just comes out like that. So that's the style of my eyes now. It's how I'm interpreting what I've studied from Art Germ. And then maybe I've taken different things of how I've studied the way somebody else draws noses. And, you know, that's the information that you take in. And then when you start drawing, as you spit it out on the page, you're going to kind of just do all those things that you've practiced. So if you're not really practicing, whether it's, you know, if you're not practicing like from other artists or from like anime or from comic books, or you're not looking at the way other people are doing things and then just kind of applying those to your work, it's going to be very difficult to try and find a style. If you're just sitting there like, I'm going to make a whole new style not really based on anything, it's going to be really hard. To do that, you just need like a shit ton of experience, and that experience comes from observing other things, other art. And yeah, that's it. To me, that's the definitive definition of art style, and that's the way to slowly develop your own. It's not like you're gonna wake up one day and be like, I have this character sheet here and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it takes a long time and it takes a lot of practice, and you have to observe what other people are doing. That is, my opinion, how to go about getting one. Who do you, which artists do you like? Oh, that's what you're missing? I mean, like, people are like, well, I don't want to draw like this person. I just kind of like what they do. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you get it. You get it. Yeah. You get it. Yeah. That, to me, that's how I develop how I draw. That's how everyone does. And those people, those masters who are developing 100% unique styles, somewhere in there, it's derived from the thousands, hundreds of thousands of things that they've studied. So if you haven't been observing, don't even trip over it. Don't even trip. Don't even worry about it. Don't get depressed. It's just what it is. So right now, her base design has leggings. I'm actually not a fan of that. I think it's kind of boring. Like, the legs are half the body, and to just put leggings on her is just like half of the character is just nothing. It's just black because there's black leggings. And I don't want to give her leather legging or leather Trinity from the Matrix tights. All right, so this part will be tricky. Let's see what we can come up with. I'm going to look up. I'm a big fan of Korean fashion, so we're gonna look up some Korean streetwear and maybe pull some inspiration. Maybe not one for one copy it, but maybe some inspiration from the kind of designs they have going on over there. Yeah. Kim Jong-un is my second favorite artist of all time. Um, if you guys don't mind, if I may. So for anyone who's new here, I'm gonna pull up my gallery of stuff really quick. Just guys can get a bit of a taste of what I do. So this is my DeviantArt again. Not to plug, but the Twitch portion of today's stream is sponsored by DeviantArt. But yeah, so there's some stuff from my sketchbook that's in here, so you guys can get an idea of like the style that I like to draw in. But Kim Jong-gi is one of my top artists of all time that I follow. So this is a live ink drawing that I actually did at Anime Expo. Like I drew this live at AX with just brush pens, well, ink wash and brush pens. Here's another live drawing I did at a food market. There was like a night festival, and I drew this on 2 canvases. It's pretty fucking big. Like it's huge. It's like 8 feet wide and like 4 feet tall or some shit. No, I can't remember. It's fucking huge. Anyway, no, 6x4 because it's 3 foot and then 4 foot tall. So 6 foot by 4 foot. Yeah, I drew this outside live in like 108-degree weather. It was awful. Yeah. Oh, Leaf, you haven't seen that one? Yeah, so a lot of our sketchbook work looks like that, but you could definitely see the Kim Jong-gi influence in what I do. So that's what I mean, where I'm such a nerd for taking hardcore studies of the artists that I appreciate and like, and that seeps into my style, you know. I'm still trying to talk about the whole style thing that you brought up earlier. Oh yeah, the 5-point perspective. But yeah. Oops. All right, guys, hold on. I have to go feed the dog real quick. My bad. This is why we normally stream at night, so I don't get interrupted by stuff. I mean, I love my dog, but yeah, she's got to eat. But all right, guys, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I've returned. The dog is eating right now. So as my dog, my 11-year-old dog is eating, we have a guest host today. It's our new puppy. She's 10 weeks old. This is Parsley. But yeah, gotta let my older dog eat in peace. You showed of your OC is very Kim's like the fish eye. Oh yeah, so yeah, so you could see these were I think 2017 time. I wasn't like super duper efficient with the 5-point perspective, but I understood it. You know, I understood not just the graph of it, the grid lines, but I understood the concept of it. I these days I can really eyeball it. I don't really need to draw the grid lines these days. I know the puppies are all cute, right? She's whiny right now, but she wants to go eat her sister's food, and I won't let her, even though she has her own plate of food. Oh, we were looking at fashion, right? Female pants. They wear a lot of loose pants over there. Female tactical pants. Oh, we can go with the more joggers look. So like instead of tights, we can have that yeah, okay, that's fine. Curious about what I'm doing over here? Is the comic out? No, absolutely not. I've been so busy. I've really put my original concept work kind of on the back burner in favor of projects that pay the bills. I think this looks a little too. Stop whining. Just, hey, bitch. You're in the same boat. I think a lot of pretty much every creative who is every creative has their personal projects that they want to do, and it's always the bills that got to be paid. Who here hasn't seen my fan art? Who I don't know who's new here, but who hasn't seen the fan art that I sell at cons? I'm about to plug the shit out of my work right now, by the way. um, you've seen it all. I appreciate that. For those of you who have like human children, I have a new appreciation for y'all. So I'm just gonna pull them up really, really, really quick. So I sell my artwork at like anime and comic book conventions, right? So I sell a lot of fan art, and my fan art looks like this. I have pieces you can't really see from here because I won't let you zoom in, but I have actually, why am I pulling that? I have like the actual files. So yeah, the stuff I sell at conventions. Here's three examples. My fan art. I always do big projects like this. So this one has like every Pokemon on it. I have like 800 hours of work in here. This is my Marvel vs. Capcom piece, and this is my 1,000-hour Dragon Ball drawing. And it's like every character. Yeah. Ugh. So I put aside my original concept work because I need to yeah, like everyone, you got to pay bills and all that stuff. So this is my fan art. This is the kind of stuff that most people kind of know me for, and not a lot of people really know the original concept stuff that we do. Hey, you okay? Oh, she wants to get down. All right, give me another hot minute. I appreciate everyone's patience with me. All right. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. We're gonna call it right now. I got other stuff I gotta fucking take care of. So sorry to have to cut the stream short again today. Let's just call it for the day and then we'll try again tomorrow. All right. Yeah, my bad, guys. I will have something to show with this tomorrow for sure, okay?